Good morning. We're looking off to the west along I-94. It's quiet out there. Good conditions on the highway for travel here this morning in most areas. We've got some good visibility, dry weather after some showers moved through last night. Can't rule out a few sprinkles in some spots to start off today. We'll talk about that in a moment. But temperatures, let's focus on that first. We're looking at some numbers that are into the 50s and some 60s. It's still 63 degrees in Fargo. It's 61 in Detroit Lakes. Grand Forks is at 57. We're at 55 in Boston. So most areas in the 50s here to start off this morning. Not too bad, slightly warmer than yesterday. Wind coming in out of the west or southwest in some cases, and we're seeing wind speeds that are still a little brisk today. We're still going to get some gusts going into the 20s at times, and we have one of those gusts in Cooperstown right now at 22 miles per hour, and Sisseton, a stronger gust coming off of the hills there at 35. Our visibility is looking really good right now. Just about everybody reporting really a near perfect visibility, and your radar and satellite map showing that we have had some rain move through the valley overnight and some thunderstorms too over to the east of Baudette. You could see some lightning just north of the border there, and over into Hubbard County, still getting rid of a few sprinkles there. And we're going to put this into motion and show you that over the last 6 hours we've watched those showers swing through the northern 2/3 of the valley pretty much here, and now they're departing. So we're looking at some quieting weather to start off the day today, just in time for that morning drive coming up for us. Expanding the view, not a lot to show you west of us, a few areas of very light rain south and west of Williston, but other than that, we're quieting things down after this latest quick little system clips by us here this morning. And we are keeping an eye on, of course, the tropics too. We're looking at now Hurricane Dorian. This time yesterday it was a tropical storm. Still now it's a Category 1 storm. Here's Puerto Rico, San Juan there. This is north of the island now as it moves to the northwest at 13 miles per hour, 85 mile per hour sustained winds as that continues to make its way through the Atlantic. And it's going to make that left turn I'm sure you've been hearing about, especially if you've been watching the news over the last 24 hours or checking out social media. Here's a look at where it may be, the potential track by the time we get into the holiday weekend. And this is Monday at 2 a.m. just off the coast of the Atlantic coast of Florida, and it could possibly be a major hurricane at Category 3. So of course, lots of folks on the southeastern coast preparing for that. Here in the valley, a very different story. We're looking at some quiet weather, dry conditions here for most. Now, can't rule out a quick little area of rain moving through some of those same areas that we're dealing with it overnight last night up in the northeast. But for the most part, we're looking at another dry, quiet day today. Temperatures are going to be into the 60s to some low 70s. So even scaling back those high temperatures just a little bit for your Thursday and for your Friday too. Just generally a little bit cooler weather. Heading into tonight, clear, quiet. We're looking at some dry conditions, and 10 o'clock still in the 50s, but watch what happens as we move into the overnight hours. We're going to see those temperatures dipping into the 40s in some spots in the middle of the night, and then by tomorrow morning, most areas dipping into the 40s tomorrow morning. It's going to be a chilly start with some mid-40s potentially up in the northern valley. So feeling a little bit crisp to start off your Friday. Here's your photo today. This is a really cool shot. This is some storm clouds at sunset in the Fergus Falls area. Thanks, Ken, for sharing that with us. Some really cool contrasting colors going on. And in your 7-day planner, more of the same, more 70s over the next couple of days, 60s and 70s. There are going to be some places spending the next couple of days in the 60s. Heading into your Labor Day weekend, Saturday and Sunday warming up slightly. There is a slight chance for a little rain Saturday and Sunday. The better bet will be on Labor Day, but it'll also be warmer into the upper 70s.
Good news for people who are going to the Bison game and still want to come back and enjoy the lake.
There you go. That's perfect. For Monday, that's going to be your best day for that.
Perfect temperatures for this time of year. I guess a little colder than usual,
though, right? A little cooler, yeah, a little cooler than average. And if you want to get out and enjoy lake weather, I know most people prefer 80 or up from there. So it's not quite there, but improving over what we've been dealing with lately.
Thank you, Lisa. It's a new food truck that's whipping up some unique foods, all to help energize your whole family.
We're getting a look at Trailhead and Company's menu coming up next on the Valley Today.